Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is your girl in Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Gemini and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So I'm trying something brand new with my reading, Gemini. I'm going to ask Spirit for 6 months as we head into the halfway of the year. What is going to happen from now to end of the year in your love life that Spirit wants you to know about? Any of my predictions that could help you kind of be prepared for what's to come in your love life. I'm really excited to do this, and I hope you are too. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask any questions you have about a certain situation in love and romance or what's to come in your love life, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to know about your love life in the upcoming months. As we end 2024, we're heading into your season. So let's see what is coming into your life, what's currently in your life, and will it last throughout the months? Let's see. So I'm first going to pick out a rose for you guys to see. This rose is going to symbolize your love life, the energy that's going to happen, and maybe who's going to come in or stay. So, ooh, the Architect with number 5. Woods Rose. Interesting. I feel very strong air energy. So some of you could possibly be dealing with another Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or strong air in their chart. But this is someone who's really smart, and I think their intelligence is really going to turn you on. They know how to have deep conversations. They are someone that may do some sort of job that is like engineering, whether that's in music or like, architects or whatever, right? I do see someone wearing glasses, and they look really sexy and cute in their glasses. And I wonder if that's something they always complimented you on, Gemini, or that you noticed with them straight from the get-go. The letter A is also sticking out to me, as in Alex, as in Anna. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But I do feel with that Architect energy, like plans, like someone is strategizing. Someone is very much a thinker, and they think things out fully before they actually go forward with it. So I feel there's something that someone's been thinking about wanting to do for you, Gemini, with you. This is something that they've been planning for a while, and maybe those plans are coming in the next 6 months of what exactly they've been thinking about wanting to pursue here with you. Interesting. Tell me more about this energy for Gemini in the next 6 months. This Architect energy, what are they planning? What does Gemini need to know? So pride, ooh, number 7. Okay, pride may be the one thing that's kind of holding them back. They need more assurance. They need to be super on point with making sure, Gemini, that you are the one that they want to give it to, because there's a lot of pride that's involved around sacrificing yourself in a way. And I guess sacrificing is the wrong word. Let me just say, like, opening yourself up in such a way that leaves you completely vulnerable. And I do feel maybe for some of you, they could have strong Leo in their chart, but there's just something where you notice that they're holding back out of pride or just wanting to kind of appear stronger and more disconnected than they actually are. I am kind of seeing here that they have daydreamed about you two being together, absolutely. But there's a lot that they're not willing to admit to yet until they feel more secure within the connection here. But they do fantasize, they do daydream. Someone could have red hair or thinking about dyeing their hair red. Let's go ahead and get into the 3 major themes and see what this architect pride is all about. Ooh, I'm also seeing here, you know, they may be kind of silent with you as far as how excited they are about meeting you, but they tell everyone about you. They brag about you, Gemini. They show your pictures to people and say, look at this. This is Gemini. This is who I'm talking to right now. And there's definitely something up their sleeve about this, what they're kind of planning for the future here. That's behind it all. So let's get the 3 major themes for Gemini. I just saw like a white car, almost like a white Jeep or a white SUV for some of you guys. Avoiding, ooh, okay, interesting. So this is in the beginning and maybe even something that you're currently going through or feel like you're going through. Blocking, escaping, pushing away. This is where the pride comes in. So yeah, I feel they are trying to put off this air of detachment and it makes them feel like they have the upper hand when they do that. But look, even if they're avoiding, you can see this person's deep in the water, okay? So they could be avoiding their feelings about you. They could be avoiding the fact that there's something deeper here than maybe when they initially went into this, they thought it was just going to be, you know, for now, or like open with, you know, dating other people or keeping things a bit casual here. Maybe you guys started off meeting online and now it's kind of dive deeper into what they expected having with you, Gemini. And through that, maybe there's a lot that they've been kind of trying to block away or trying to distract themselves from. Kind of similar to Pisces reading in the beginning. So if you're dealing with a Pisces or if you have strong Pisces in your chart, I suggest check out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. Then we have masculine energy. Okay, the divine masculine wants to come through as a second big energy within the next 6 months. So there is someone who has emperor energy almost. So Aries energy for this person, or you could have strong Aries in your chart, but they are the ones that like to feel like the protector, feel like the provider. They are definitely the one that likes to call the shots. They're the ones that like to kind of make the first steps and initiatives, and maybe they're kind of building up the courage to finally do it. But there's something they're buckling down and getting very serious with towards, you know, I want to say like September and October for some of you guys. That feels very strongly here. Maybe they could have a birthday in September or October. What about the final theme here for Gemini? Someone could also be growing a mustache or a beard. Then heart fog. Okay, bottom of the deck, pride. Pride is coming out twice, and look at that lion here. So it says ego, arrogance, stubborn love. Man, this person, that's so interesting. So I feel like they, with this planning and this thinking, they may be overdoing it a bit and making it a lot more complicated than it should be. But have no doubt, like they think about you almost constantly, Gemini. And there's a lot that you, as meeting you, is kind of challenging their pride and their ego in a sense. They could even come off as a bit cocky, but I feel like that's a protection mechanism for them to kind of stay detached. But you are putting them in these depths that's making it very confusing for them. They have mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter here. So yeah, I wonder if this is someone that like tried to flex a little bit, tried to kind of show off and press you going into this and thinking it's just going to be a one and done type of thing. But from where it turns out, you're getting them a lot more curious emotionally. So what are they going to plan from all this with this architect energy? What are they thinking about? And is this heart fog going to last? Let's see. Man, you got them in all types of emotions, Gemini. They never thought they would catch feelings for you like this. I'm seeing that very clearly here. Whether this is someone you're currently connected to or you're about to meet. Tell me about avoiding here. Ooh, goodness. Okay, we have 5 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Cups. Wow, Cancer energy, Aquarius energy here. Yeah. What about the masculine energy? Okay. 9 of Cups. Ooh, Pisces energy coming through, and then the heart fog. What is with this heart fog here? 8 of Cups. The Empress and 7 of Wands. Whoa, okay. So bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I also feel strong Scorpio energy with this card here. So there is a purpose to you two meeting or having something happen within these next 6 months that was planned by Spirit. That's maybe where the architect comes. Spirit has a plan. God has a plan for the 2 of you, and the way that this goes in this 6 months is according to God and Spirit's plan. Yeah, so there's something that is going to pass as, you know, a big awakening, or something that Spirit is giving someone a big wake-up call through. And it's through kind of, you know, observing how their pride plays a part in this avoidance or this attachment that they're trying to do with you, Gemini, that honestly really isn't working. And I think you know that, but it's taking them a little bit of time to be aware of that. Now, this could be someone that has children or that you have kids with. Doesn't have to be the case. But I feel with Judgment here, yeah, there's a big purpose to all this and how it plays out. And Spirit wants you to know that through, you know, this person exploring their feelings and even being more aware of their pride and how it gets in the way, that's what's kind of creating all the problems that they're kind of avoiding telling you or uncomfortable telling you with, because it's a little embarrassing for them, honestly. They act a little bit more immature than they are age-wise. Just throwing that out there. But maybe it's through meeting you that they're kind of realizing the potential that can happen should they just step up and own it and take, you know, pride and accountability in having something more profound with you than when they try to make this out. And can I just say, we have the masculine and we also have the Empress here. So this is divine feminine, divine masculine in your reading, clear cut. So definitely soulmate contract. And let me just be very clear about soulmates. My idea of soulmate, of what I've come to learn and find out, is that someone that you meet in your life that has a profound effect on your life, that helps evolve you spiritually and awaken you to your higher self. That could be a love romantic partner, that could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, right? Anyone that kind of awakens you to that. It doesn't have to be your one true love forever and ever, but it could turn out that way for some people. So I feel definitely there's a soulmate contract here between the 2 of you. Someone likes to wear a silver chain necklace as well, with the silver pendant on it too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Sorry, I do have to censor these to YouTube community guidelines. But first we have avoiding, and why I'm telling you 2 of Cups with 5 of Swords in reverse. Aquarius energy and Cancer energy, like I said. So yeah, there is a depth of a bond that's being created here that they feel they have with you, but it's something they don't want to admit. And whether it's because that would be admitting that there's vulnerability there or emotions there that they can't control, I don't know. But with the 5 of Swords in reverse, like, I feel like you're kind of seeing a little bit of games. Like whether they kind of try to do the hot and cold game, or they try to like start plans and then kind of cancel out on you, or I don't know, just something that they're kind of setting little traps to see what you'll do with them. And with the 5 of Swords in reverse, you're not here for that. So maybe even Gemini, you're avoiding them until they get their shit together, honestly, and know what they're feeling, be comfortable with it, and not have to kind of try to do this passive aggressive way of, yeah, I have feelings for you, but can you figure it out type of vibe. So yeah, maybe you're the one that's kind of avoiding them until they're more real about it, until they're more, you know, secure within themselves to be open with you and to have that 2 of Cups energy you feel very strongly with. You're not here with the back and forward anymore, or the in and out energy with this 5 of Swords here. Someone does have a very sexy back. I wonder if someone has like a back tattoo or back dimples. They love like holding your back, hitting it from the back. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's kind of like where they start to get the idea that maybe with the masculine energy that's coming out of the avoidance, like, all right, maybe Gemini is starting to try to disconnect, but I feel this Two of Cups energy. There's something I have to do to kind of step up, which we get into this masculine energy with the Nine of Cups. I do feel they're seeing there's something about you that they completely want. They want it all. Like they want someone exactly like you. You're their exact type. And even deeper than that, not just the physical looks. It's like your personality, the way you live your life, the way you have an outlook towards things that happen in your life. You guys are really in sync with that. And it's something that they are seeing as ideal. So it's like with this masculine energy, they are kind of wanting to sink in having you all to themselves. There's a little bit of pride that comes to having you in their contacts on their arm when they take you out, Gemini. They do view you as eye candy, definitely. It seems a little bit superficial, but again, maybe I'm picking up on that energy here that's trying to kind of make it that way before they kind of crack down and give it up to their emotions. Because this is a cup card, let me remind you. So yeah, it's like, I want what Gemini has. I want Gemini to be mine. And so I feel like they're going to take more initiative when they see that maybe there's some sort of avoidance there. They want to take you out on a date. They want to, tell you what you need to hear. But, with the heart fog, I would be careful with that because they may be getting caught up in the chase, but not having the plans to do something to sustain it. And maybe that's part of what Spirit's trying to awaken them to, is that there has to be, if you want Gemini, you're going to have to put the effort in. You're going to have the blueprint to make it work here. I kind of want to see, though, and further clarify this Nine of Cups to what this particularly is. Someone loves to be in their underwear when they're home, like get down into their boxers or their boy shorts, walk around the house in their underwear, hang out in their underwear. It's something they think is really cute and sexy. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups energy for Gemini. Nine of Swords. Wow, 2 nines here. So your birthday could be June 9th, June 19th, or May 29th for some of you. You could be life path nines. What else with this Nine of Cups? Page of Swords. They're so sneaky. They try to be. I think you pick up on it, but they try to be. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So why I'm saying they're sneaky is because like this yearning, this emotion is something that you sense, something that you're picking up on in your heart space because they have it so strongly, and heart energy is very strong. There's a lot of studies around the electromagnetic waves that kind of get sent out through the heart space. But like they have so much trouble in communicating that and expressing that. So with the Page of Swords, it's like let me try to explain this. So like, let's just say you guys are going out on a date and you go to a party together and they kind of split off from you, but they're watching you from across that room, and that stare is intense. And that stare is kind of like watching you and hoping that you will like make a move that will show them that you still are kind of only staring at them in the room, or they have this intense need to see what you'll do with things that they're trying to test you in. But there's something maybe with, this era of the masculine energy and the Nine of Cups that you are passing, whether that's kind of like not giving in to their games or not giving them everything they want instantly that maybe they're very used to, especially if they're very physically attractive and good looking. There's people that will throw themselves against them. Not you, Gemini. You are not the type that kind of gives in so easily. If you did before, you learned how hurtful that was, and now you're kind of saying, all right, I see you, I got you, but we're going to play a little tit for tat here until you realize I'm not the one to kind of breadcrumb. And when they see that, that's what impresses them. That's what makes them kind of want to move forward here in a very strong masculine way. and maybe even kind of want to ask you with the Ace of Pentacles to be in a committed relationship or to solely dedicate themselves to you. Maybe even there's a gift that they want to give you in this masculine energy era, 9 of Cups, that will mean a lot to you, or even help you pay off something or something along those lines I'm seeing here. But the 9 of Swords, yeah, they cannot stop thinking about you. And they do watch your social media intensely. Even if they try to pretend like it's not that deep, it really, really is. So now let's get into heart fog and the Empress with the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Okay. So Taurus energy, Leo energy, and Pisces energy here. This is so, you know, they have a habit that they've developed for when, you know, things get, and I've seen this with the other 2 signs I read for today. So I wonder if there's something, you know, astrologically going on right now. But heart fog, like they are so afraid of the feelings and the hurt that can come from it, or they are so unused to kind of solely focusing on this type of seriousness with this, because I feel they're the type that have had, like, you know, they've been dating or they've been hooking up, but the thought of going as far as, you know, that this can go and that what's meant to be, or that you feel is meant to be, is something that they're not fully convinced of. And that could be from commitment issues. That could be from early demonstrations of love, whether their parents were always fighting or cheating or whatever. But it's like they try to keep their heart space very protected and even blocked here. And Gemini, that's when you start to kind of wanting to give up and pull away. But it's like, I don't know, with you, it's like they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want the connection exactly their way, but still have you. And that's something you find very frustrating. But I can sense with this Empress here that this feminine energy, so you're going to have to decipher what you're dominantly in. We all have masculine and feminine energies, but we tend to be more dominantly feminine or dominantly masculine. So the dominant feminine here is the one that is going to say, look, this is who I am. This is what I expect. I want to create. I see something here. I feel inspiration to create, you know, a relationship with you, to grow with you, but I'm not going to do this single-handedly. And if you're not showing it all to me, I can't give myself up like that. And so I feel there's going to be a guard here that comes from, you know, the heart fog that someone can't seem to get out of, or is having a hard difficulty getting out of. And it's just kind of pushing you away, Gemini. But that is going to scare them the most, because I do feel like they see you as the Emperor or the Empress, and it's a one-of-a-kind type of energy. You don't come across Emperor or Empresses every day, let me tell you, especially in this day of age. So it's something that, you know, they're going to have to journey on their own to truly decipher the heart fog and where it's coming from, and if it's necessary, am I projecting on a Gemini, and figure it out. Figure out what it is that they want. Because you're going to put it out there as far as what you're expecting, and only they can decide if it's something that they want to try to pursue and work on you with. And I think that's going to be a big obstacle at the end of the year, of this is going to be the make or break type of energy. I do feel with the Empress, someone is very creative. They could be good at drawing. They could be good at painting, singing, writing. They're very creative, and maybe even by the end of the year, there's a creative activity or project that is inspiring someone through this connection here. Someone could live by a radio tower. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Or someone could work in media, journalism, radio type of energy I see as well. All right, Gemini, to see the likely outcome of this, how is this all going to play out with the energy currently? Are they going to wake up and see it? Is it going to take long? What else do you need to know about this person, their intentions, so Spirit can guide you to the best possible path? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into this. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Gemini, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it gave you clarity, insight, healing, guidance, and accurate predictions of what's to come in the next 6 months of your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.